friends from Chinese Cinema Lines. I'm Adam Wingard, director of Godzilla Vs Kong and Godzilla Kong: The New Empire. I would like to thank you for your partnership on Godzilla vs. Kong. Your unwavering support played an instrumental role in making our film a global success. I'm thrilled that the next film installment of our MonsterVerse franchise, Godzilla Kong: The New Empire, will be released globally on April 12, 2024. Our epic cinematic adventure will bring you compelling human characters, spectacular new monsters, more explosive monster showdowns, non-stop action, and awe-inspiring landscapes that will leave you on the edge of your seat from start to finish. With that, I want to thank you again, and please stay tuned because Godzilla Kong: The New Empire is coming to you soon, and I can't wait for you to see it on the big screen.
In today's video, we are talking about one of my favorite franchises ever. Yes, it's the MonsterVerse. So we have the Apple TV show coming up. We have Godzilla x Kong: The New Empire, although Adam Wingard may have changed the title without telling the world. Also, Godzilla -1 is now coming out, I'm pretty sure, all over Europe and England, the UK, the Donis. We've got a release date for the UK, which is cool. So the UK Kaiju fans won't miss out on Godzilla -1 because that most recent trailer was absolute lit. So we've got some pretty cool information to go over on a broad spectrum across the MonsterVerse, not just the legendary picture movie, but also the Apple TV show. There's been some leaks there, which is kind of expected because people have literally seen the first 4 episodes. Maybe me, I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to say. But if you are new around, make sure to subscribe to never miss any of the Kaiju, MonsterVerse, Marvel, DC, pop culture-based content that I cover on a daily basis. If you could, subscribe to the channel, become a channel member for less than 99p. Also, check us out on Twitter, WarstuG, and check us out on Instagram at Warstu to see the beautiful face behind the beautiful voice. So, Adam Wingard has officially started promoting the movie, and he affirmed the movie is still coming out in April next year, which is cool. I really hope it does. But if this actor's strike don't end, they're going to start pushing movies back even further. So let's hope the actor strike ends. So he's caused a little bit of controversy in the small MonsterVerse community online. If the video played before I started this video, you would have heard Adam Wingard saying Godzilla Kong: The New Empire. Them taking the X out is kind of annoying because it's bad marketing when you do a reveal trailer where we got to see the orangutan skarking, and we got to see what looked like Godzilla and Kong's bones on the floor, implying they died. Or maybe that was their ancestors, maybe, I don't know. But you do a reveal trailer, then you've got the literal director who needs to get the beard trimmed up and he needs a bit of a skin fade and he'll look better. But you got the director coming out calling it a completely different movie. So I'm sat here thinking, what movie are you on about? So he does confirm there are new monsters. And he also does confirm it's going to be the best human story you've ever seen. I speak for the whole MonsterVerse community, I hope. No one freaking cares for that stuff. No one freaking cares. So when he says new monsters, I'm taking that as confirmation and affirmation that the information I got about the post-credit scene is potentially true. And also, I don't like to talk about information that's not already out there because, sure, I have information from the multiple test screenings they've done right in front of me right now. But I don't like to drop information. I may talk about leaks and stuff like that, but I generally don't like to be said leaker. I prefer when information is out there. But him saying, yeah, there's more monsters, it confirms the mystery monster. Monster was replaced with one that will make fans very happy. So it is interesting. And also, I can speak about this now because I've openly seen people talk about this on Twitter. Someone even went to the point and said, this will annoy you, that Godzilla has a cameo role in this movie, and that's not necessarily true. I'm not going to go into the context of it, but it is a Kong-centered story, sadly. And it's no mystery that Kong always gets more screen time than Godzilla, obviously in King of the Monsters, but I think that will annoy people. So what Adam Wingard said has basically confirmed the most recent test screen information when it came out saying the human cast is better than Godzilla vs Kong. But most people I speak to in the MonsterVerse community behind the scenes, they don't really care for the human stuff. They want monsters fighting, beating the living crap into each other, essentially. So is this mystery monster? Is it gonna be Space Godzilla? Yeah, watched you. You ain't got a freaking clue what you're on about. You said Space Godzilla was gonna be in the movie. I did say that, but I also said that was based on a Reddit plot leak and say, take it with a pinch of salt. Realistic, that's what I said. But I still believe that Shimo is essentially them making a character just like your Space Godzilla. So what is interesting about this movie is the jokes are supposed to be so over the top that if you like serious tone movies, it may trigger you. So I'm really looking forward to the overall opinion and reaction from the actual audience. Because the problem with test screeners are, you go to a test screener, you ain't got a freaking clue what movie it is when you go there. So it's better when the audience is actually fans of said universe. But so the triggering things about the movie are going to be Godzilla, I'm not going into context, does not get as much screen time as he should. The human side is more vocal than previous movies, if you like. And the jokes are a bit like stupid, if you ask me. I've even got notes on this movie to actual jokes in this movie. Yeah, it's pure jokes. So a lot of people seem to think it's going to be Mothra that's going to be the fan favorite that's going to make fans very happy. Is Mothra going to be the thing that makes you happy? I don't think that will be the case, but potentially it could be. So I like to go over information from alleged credible people. So according to the internet, the trailer is dropping on December with Aquaman 2 because I said so. Literally, I said so. And I've had reliable people online, like Viewer Anon, saying most likely in December. KDM Monsters allegedly is credible. Recently posted this on the internet. When you say on the internet, people are like, oh my God, that's weird. Well, it's just like saying on Twitter, but you say the internet and it's a little bit different. There will be a huge surprise in December. It makes sense. It's logical. You look at the screen and think, yes, it really makes sense. Cool story, bro. Now, a lot of people don't believe me that the trailer's coming out in December. If I'm wrong, I will take this freaking out. But people are like, no, it's coming out after Monarch Legacy of Monsters. They're not going to drop a trailer for the movie of Godzilla X Kong whilst that TV show's running. I'm thinking, okay, yeah, sure. The Apple TV series, it is MonsterVerse canon, sure. But you won't get confused. One's a movie, one's a TV series. Sure, it would make logical sense to drop the trailer for the next movie after the series ends, but it's an Apple series. It's not a legend. Okay, sure, it's in collaboration, obviously, so a lot of people have jumped to the conclusion that he's talking about the trailer coming out in December, but your boy Warstu told you that anyway. So that's neither here or there. So what's funny? I mean, doing YouTube's funny, right? Because I was looking at what kind of kaiju MonsterVerse news out there, and there's a rumored post-credit scene that claims Space Godzilla's gonna be in the post-credit scene. And then you look at the source and your boy Warstu said it. But this article's pretty cool because it also says the way I said it, as in it might not be true, it could be true. But from what I'm still hearing, there is, when I say from what I'm hearing, I'm not talking about the test screen information I'm having. I'm talking about information that people are talking about. There is a stinger post-credit scene. And it's not right yet for me to reveal all the information I have. And I know some people are like, yeah, that's cap. It's not cap. I'm not a leaker. I'm not here to leak stuff. But when it does, I'm hoping someone drops it soon so I can talk about it. It'd be cool. I don't want to be said leaker. I hope someone leaks it. And people are like, does it ruin movies? No, it does not ruin movies for me at all. Because I can watch a movie, I forget all this kind of nonsense that I've spoken about on the internet. Even though I know the information's true, I forget it all when I get in the cinema. So also in the news, and I've seen this information going around like it's information for Godzilla X Kong. So supposed leaks of a mole titan for Monarch Legacy of Monsters. And this originated on Reddit. So it says, since KTM said this is Mole Titan, the X-rays were only showing Titan specimens. then I wonder if this could be from Unseen Titans from King of the Monsters. Interesting. So we know in this TV show there will be some new or returning monsters that we haven't seen for a minute. Now, could this Mole Titan appear in another movie called Godzilla X Kong? Sure, it could, for sure. But it is labeled that apparently this creature is going to appear in episode 3 or 4 of that TV show that's coming out on Apple later this month, which is pretty freaking dope. So that's pretty much to round up all the information. I do think that Adam Wingard has basically confirmed all the test screen information without actually coming out and saying it. I think at this point, it would be smart for them to actually reveal Shimu in the actual first official trailer. But what I can see them doing is showing us the orangutan Scar King bossing Kong or something like that. There's so many cool ways they could market this movie, because it's pretty much a running joke now that Shimu, Scar King are in this movie. We've seen Scar King unofficially in a concept art trailer, but it will be interesting when the information actually gets out of who the surprise monster that's been added in that will make fans happy. And I know what you're going to say, this is complete cap, why I won't say it, because I keep saying I'm not actually a scooper, but I think it would be cool if it was some creature like Mothra. That would be interesting. And if the post-credit information I've got is true, that is also going to be freaking dope. And from what we understand here at the channel, this Godzilla X Kong the New Empire is more about setting the future of the MonsterVerse for years to come. It's not like, this isn't the end game, if you like, of the MonsterVerse. We're in phase 1 of the MonsterVerse, if you like. This is about going forward with the franchise, hence why there is a TV show, and it is interesting how we're also getting a kaiju movie, Godzilla -1, that sounds pretty cool, and now we've got a UK release date. It's even cooler, because that means I can watch it, and hopefully get to watch it early, and I may even review it. Potentially, maybe, I don't know yet. So like always, guys, let us know, who do you think's going to be at the post-credit scene? Is it Destroyer? Is it Space Godzilla? Could be anyone. Let me know, who do you think this Titan is that is going to make fans really happy? I don't actually know if it will make you happy, but yeah, that's what people said on the internet. So kind of a wrap-up of everything we know. The movie is going to be more centric around the humans, but there is some pretty ass fight. Actually, there's a lot of fights in this movie, but it's kind of got a quirky, annoying, jokey tone. But if you like Godzilla vs. Kong, you'll love this movie. So I'm going to try and keep the Godzilla X Kong New Empire's videos to at least once a week. This is kind of a round-up wrap-up of all the information going around said community. Trailers dropping in December, and if I'm wrong, I want you to tell me next month your boy Warstu was wrong. It's got to be in the cinema with Aquaman 2. It's got to be, because I've been told by multiple people on multiple occasions it is coming then, so believe me. So likewise, guys, check us out on Instagram. We'll shoot to see a beautiful face behind a beautiful voice. Check us out on Twitter, West2G, and I will catch ya in another video very soon. Catch ya later.